Wild night. Wild night. Oh. Isolation Nation. I don't know how long we've been in quarantine now, but I do know this. That this is the social distancing social club, and I don't even know if I'm ready for a party right now because I've barely slept. I haven't been to bed. We were dancing until 6 a.m. Then we went to this dance party, and it was wild. It was wild, dude. I mean, we were grinding over vanilla smoothies. It was a good morning. And anyway, I don't know why I decided to share all that during this shareholders conference. The point is, I'm getting fired, aren't I? Listen. It's cool. Who's coming with me? Huh? Don't worry, it's a Jerry Maguire reference. Anyway, look, I guess I'm not the one who should be talking, okay? I've always been the guy who's got this job because his uncle owns the place. Okay, fine. So how about we go to our VP of communication strategies, who I think, does he deserve it? Hard to say. But his name is Steve Hofstetter. Take it away, Steve.
I believe the correct title is press secretary, but thank you, Ben. We're happy to have everyone back.
I believe that's not the correct title.
Am I getting fired? Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to support the show, you can do so. Top right of the screen is our Venmo. You could PayPal, laughfromhome.com, or you could super chat, Facebook stars, super hearts on Twitter. You can mail us cash. There's all kinds of stuff you can do. But most of all, you can share this show with your friends. And with that, one of my friends, ladies and gentlemen, the third host, Mr. Chris Bowers, everybody. Chris Bowers.
Oh, wow.
Hey, what's up? Just walked in the door literally 3 minutes ago from a 6-hour drive home, and I'm excited. I didn't know we could mail cash, Steve. Could you just give us your mailing address? That would help everyone if we just had your mailing address. That would be cool.
That's actually how I got fired, you guys. So, Bowers, you sound good, luckily, but would have been nice if you were here for sound check.
Well, I never have any problems with my stuff, so I just set it up the same way every time. I don't try to readjust the microphone every 3 minutes to I don't know. I just always work. So there you go.
Bowers,
yes.
Have you ever come to us as a potato?
I've never been a potato. I've been a hot dog, not a potato.
Do you even know what a potato is, bro?
Well, it's 30% of my diet. Yeah, it's the other part of my diet. It's the only roughage I get. Oh, yeah, I know potatoes.
He actually eats his hot dog in a hollowed-out fried potato. That's the way to do it.
Potato skin hot dog buns sounds like a cocaine idea. I think that's cocaine Shark Tank. We're gonna do that. I think we're already pitching ideas.
Not bad. Not bad.
Rachel, how are you doing today, Rachel?
Queen Rachel.
Why does my hair look just like Ben's today? I'm not happy about this at all. Okay with this. I take offense.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Well, my hair was revealed first, so someone's doing some copycat shit right now.
Yeah.
I love that Ben doesn't own enough actual wigs that now he has to have tech wigs also. Like, you already own 35 wigs.
I can cover it up. No problem.
I couldn't tell if it was tech wig or a real wig, so that's impressive. That's a good tech wig when you think
Thank you very much.
It was a real wig. Nice work.
Thank you.
By the way, you look great, Benifer. You look fantastic.
Thanks so much. Really appreciate that.
I don't like how good your eyes are when you're doing the lady filter. It freaks me out a little bit. Eyes really pop as a woman, and it's freaking me out. I don't know what's going on.
I guess you're lucky that the camera doesn't show waist down, huh, Bowers?
No, yeah, exactly.
Jesus Christ.
We did have a fun overnight game. I really like the overnight game. They
Bowers and I also had a really fun overnight game.
Is this what's going to happen now? So we got Zara and Queen Rachel, and now me and Ben are a thing.
And I'm still quarantined alone. What the fuck?
That's because you can't get any of this, Steve.
Oh, man.
Can't, won't, don't wanna.
It really is freaking me out. I don't like it at all. The overnight game was super fun. It was barbecue a movie. So Jeremy Day had a couple good ones. He had Char Trek 2, The Wrath of Condiments.
Nice.
He also had The Hills Have Ribeyes. Heather Farrell had Notting Grill.
Nice.
Another Chris had Three Men and a Hibachi. Carl Lane had The Hot Dog Millionaire, which I liked personally a lot. Chris Asmo had A Grill of Their Own. Andrea Gordon had Rosemary Braised Lamb Shank Redemption. But my favorite was Shag Nasty had Sea Brisket.
That's what I was going to say as well. That was fucking fantastic. But also, I saw that Todd McComas, who's been on the show, threw in a couple as well. He had Natural Born Grillers,
Yes.
Passenger Heinz 57, and I Robot Worst, which is just all I Robotwurst. That was a fucking tongue twister, but it was great.
So, you know who else was a tongue twister? Bowers last night. I'm going to stop those jokes now.
Yeah, that's
Please.
Oh, God.
I didn't even have the
Well,
mask
it's-
on when I said that.
It freaks
Yeah,
me
that
out that you
was
know
just
my
as
move.
you.
It freaks me out that you know my move. That's what I don't like, Ben.
Let's just say Bowers requested a fivesome last night, and let's just say this was the fivesome. Foursome. Shit.
Who was the other one?
Bowers and us four. I meant foursome, damn it.
Sadly, 3 Bens is not as long as Steve's 1 dick, so, whatever.
It's true. It takes this many bends.
Equal
one
one,
bowl
Steve.
of total.
Yes. Oh, my God.
Blowing,
total,
blowing
Steve.
you in the
All
morning.
right. Speaking of drug trips, what's our game today? We previewed it yesterday.
We have a great game for you guys today. Hope you're ready for it. Look, we don't advocate drug use on this show. The occasional marijuana, sure, but that's where we draw the line. But some people out there do blow. I'm not going to name any names, but let's just say some people are into blow. You know what I'm saying?
It's a blowfish. I get it.
It's a blowfish. Thank you so much.
Sorry, I was distracted by my own fivesome here. But I'm so... you guys...
Text 696969 if you'd like that fivesome. Today's game.
Yeah,
Yep.
today's
No,
game.
you go ahead. No.
Today's
Here's-
game.
Today's game, you guys, is...
I'm
okay.
just a little worried because it's about Shark Tank and you're a blowfish, and I'm worried that you're going to be afraid.
Better
So it
believe
is
that,
cocaine
boo.
Shark Tank. Basically,
Right.
what it is
About to say that.
it's business plans on cocaine. Don't give us a whole huge long thing. Just a quick summary. What is your cocaine business plan?
Elevator pitch style.
Yep.
You only
Cocaine
got a
elevator
couple
pitch.
seconds to make it clear. Get it out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and since you're on cocaine, that'll go even faster. So that's important.
Yeah, like Bauer's pitch might be a face that is permanently like this.
Yeah,
Uh,
like a
Oh,
pizza
that-
trough. What is that?
Now you're really turning me on, Ben. You got to quit with this. It's freaking me out.
Oh.
All
All
Rachel,
right,
we
so
got
that's
anything
the
coming in?
game. Do we got any coming in?
Yeah, we do. So Gray Gorman, $50. It's been a busy week. I haven't been able to take part and tip in the moment. So $5 for each comedian since my last, and please, including Irene, bummer on the last minute issue, remainder for the show. Wish there was more, hope to add more soon. So thanks, Gray.
That is
Thanks so much.
awesome. And
Thank
a
you.
comedian just got paid for not showing up, which is great.
Pretty good gig. Pretty good
Yeah,
gig.
that's a solid gig.
And then Tam in our audience, $2 and said for Ben, before you clean out your desk, I just wanted to know the Spectrum Karma bus shut down someone's internet in the middle of Ask Us Anything. Hint, it wasn't Muggleton's.
It was mine.
I'm
I had to
fully
reset
aware of
my
that.
router. Yeah, I had to
I'm
reset my
fully
router.
aware of that because several of Steve's fans messaged me gleefully cut out during his show, and I felt terrible and ecstatic all at once. Just to know that the hubris of internet superiority has been taken down a notch. You guys heard me say that, right?
Yeah, we did. What's a router? I don't even know what you guys are talking about. I just plug and go, baby.
I just plug and go, baby. I love it.
So that's Bowers' pickup line, which is weird, super weird.
There's honestly nothing I want to hear more in life than one of Bauer's motivational speeches. I want to get stoned, sit in the back of one of these speeches, and just enjoy.
We can probably arrange that at some point.
I would love it. I would love it. That would make me a happy man.
All right, cool. Rachel, we got anything else?
No, I'm just reading some of the game entries already. Let's introduce the audience.
We did have a new Patreon. Before you introduce the audience, we did do a Patreon. I want to welcome Gavin Johns. I'm sorry, Gavin Johns is a patron on the Patreon at the Isolation Nation level. So thanks so much, Gavin, for coming in. Steve, front row.
Awesome. Let's introduce the front row. As always, we love having you guys here. You are the lifeblood of the show. And you keep changing your names, and it's really fucking hard to keep track of. So I'm going to give a shout out to Pork, to Bruce, to Tam, to Frank, and to Flamingos. Thanks for coming, everybody. Some of those names are left over from the Ask Us Anything show or references to the Ask Us Anything show, and I appreciate it. That was fantastic.
Very cool. We have two awesome comics, and they're a pair. We've had them on individually, but not as a couple, and we're very excited. We have Myka Fox and Tim McLaughlin are both here. What is up, dummies? How are you?
What up?
Woo!
I got some burns real quick. First of all, Bowers is the hot dog hundredaire. Secondly, poor and fat. Second, people were like, will props work on Zoom comedy? And Ben figured it out. He figured out how to be a prop comic on Zoom. So it's nice to see.
Well, I just credit all of that to the vintage ladies, to be honest. They give me always the best advice.
Are those Mrs. Butterworths?
That might be.
They're gonna be worth a lot.
Are you giving them props, Ben?
So instantly, in how the world is these days, you said, are those Mrs. Butterworths? And all that popped in my head was like, holy fuck, is Mrs. Butterworth a racist campaign, a racist thing too? No? Okay, we're good.
Yeah, I think you're thinking of the other one. How you guys doing? How you're getting a new place, you're telling me, Tim? Is that what's happening?
Yeah, we're getting a new apartment. It's been a real fun day, Bowers. Worst days of my fucking life. So we're approved for an apartment right now that has a huge backyard and it's 2 bedrooms, and I can't afford it, but Myka makes a lot of money. And then
Tim, don't tell him that or they won't Venmo us.
oh yeah.
When you say
This
we're
is why
approved,
you're poor.
when you say we're approved for an apartment, what you mean is Myka is approved for an apartment. And
Right,
you're dating.
because we already applied for one apartment and I was on the thing and they denied us because of me. So I'm some real dead weight, you know? And
Yeah,
Tim, if
Yeah.
you guys tried to adopt a kid, Myka would have an easier job doing it as a single mom than you guys would as a couple.
right.
That's especially crazy because I'm a pedophile.
Yeah, that's bad.
Jesus.
Megan's Law says she can't have any, and then they'd be all like up in my grill being like, are you gonna give this kid beer? And I'd be like, I don't know.
That's sexism for you.
Yeah, thank you.
you guys are idiots.
We belong together, let me tell you.
Tim, I told a story a couple weeks ago where when I got engaged to my first wife, I applied at Zales for the ring and got denied, so she had to get the credit for her own engagement ring, and it was terrible. So I feel like that's Christmas future for you guys.
The problem is I'm suing my landlord that I have right now. So I'm suing him, and then the guy called him and he's like, yeah, he hasn't paid his rent. I'm like, a lawyer told me not to. It's like the first time a lawyer's told me not to pay something. So I'm doing that, right?
What are you
But
suing him
whatever.
for? Can you say?
Well, yeah, so he didn't fix any mold and shit in our apartment, and he doesn't have a certificate of occupancy for the building.
You guys know.
He doesn't have a certificate of occupancy for the building? Yeah, that means you never need to pay rent. That's
Right.
Yeah. Do you know about that? Scott Sharp lived in, he called it rent-free America.
Yeah,
for,
I know.
for,
I
like,
know all
3
about
years.
it. Yeah.
Yeah. If they don't have a C of O, like they legally cannot evict you, or because you're not supposed to be there in the first place, and you just don't ever have to pay rent.
Right, but he didn't tell the other guy that. He just told him I wasn't paying rent, and so he denied it. So here's what happened today. So Myka gets approved for the place that we are going to move into. I think we all figured that out. And then
a different place.
Yeah, a different place, which is very nice. And then a lady texted me from this place we applied to 3 weeks ago that got snatched up. That's right around the corner. That's way bigger and cheaper. So now Mike has to go see that tomorrow. And I'm just like, can we just pick one place? I don't know. I hate it because
I feel like
you're like my pet. What do you give a shit?
I also feel like you guys are burying the lead in that last story. Tell us about the woman who got snatched up. What?
No, the apartment got snatched up.
Chris D'Elia strikes again.
No, Myka. We don't take shots like that in this house. Secretly, Myka told me she thinks he's a good man. So I don't know.
Hey, does this count as Tim's 5 minutes or?
We haven't really started yet. We're just this is your one sentence you're supposed to say. It's been 11 minutes. But whatever. We're okay.
10 minutes.
We're doing well if that was the question.
No, I'm doing well, and Tim's along for the ride.
Well,
It's a nice
Honestly,
ride.
you two are so much fun. Sex with you two must be hilarious.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. She's all like, don't do it, and then we're doing it.
I can't even finish "Don't Do It" before it finishes. So
Our show has just been canceled 4 times in the last 3 minutes.
I don't know what's happening. This will be a fun
Just
little
a heads
band.
up, if you guys want to know anything about what's going on in the comedy world and adjust your sets accordingly, that would be super cool.
Yeah, I forgot they're the assholes that can't not say the things you're not supposed to say. Anyway, Rachel, what do we got?
No, we just have a lot of game entries coming in, so we're caught up on general.
Did you hear our game, guys? How fun is that? Cocaine Shark Tank. It's my new idea for a TV show.
Perfect for this fucking coke addict over here.
I hope someone tries to sell cocaine on it. Because I am all in.
I don't know, if you've seen those sharks, if someone tried to sell cocaine, they would all immediately be like, this is a wonderful business. Like there's no way they are that rich and not doing cocaine.
Lori would be like, I could see this going really well with some jewelry on QVC.
Yeah. they would do the thing that they do in cop movies where they just like they do the taste or whatever and immediately be able to judge it and be like, this is a fine vintage.
Yeah.
They would know.
They're so rich, they probably have a different level of cocaine.
Yeah. I've
never done it. I already talk too much, so I don't do it. I'm already annoying, so I try not to do cocaine.
I try not to. I like that.
No one.
I mean, I've been falling face first into piles.
Yeah.
Well, if we're caught up, do we want to hear from one of these comics? Let's do that.
Yeah,
Mike, are you ready? Are you ready?
Oh, I'm going first, Bowers.
Oh, you're going first? All right.
Yeah,
sounds good.
I assumed Myka would be funnier, so I asked him to go first.
Oh, see, I usually put the stronger person first, so we don't have to hear from the weaker person as much. That's what I usually do. But
understandable.
This is real fucked up.
Anyway, Tim, have a good time.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, your next comic,
Tim McLaughlin, everybody. Tim McLaughlin.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Tim McLaughlin. Well, I was going to talk. Well, see, here's the thing. I shouldn't be mad about moving in with Myka because when I moved to New York, I lived in a basement. I was 32. I lived in a basement that was a blanket fort. I lived in a blanket fort in a basement. And now I'm moving in with a woman. So my life is going to, I had a rat crawl on me while I was sleeping. I've been working as a mover all day. A rat crawled on me. I just woke up and I was like, oh, rat, right? That went right back to sleep. Like my life had gotten so fucked up that a rat didn't even affect me. Now I'm complaining that I may move into 2 nice places. Like both places are nice. And I'm like, it's too, how quick I run up, The government's also been just giving me a ton of money. It's crazy. They sent me $6,000 and
wait, you froze. We all want to figure out how Tim got $6,000.
I think it happened right when Myka started videotaping, maybe.
Yeah.
You guys are doing real well. You got like the world's most basic Wi-Fi, and that's coming from me.
Tim, we heard you got $6,000 and you froze for like the rest of that. So finish after that.
Oh, Myka fucked it up because she's an asshole. I see what's happening. No, I got.
You're welcome, audience.
No, I don't know. It was just. I was saying the government owes me a little more because I've been unemployed a little longer than that. So I don't know what's gonna happen. But Bowers, you know this. I've been a loser. We've known each other, 10 years. I've been a loser the whole time. Like it's I'm trying not to be a loser. That was like my goal for this year. And the pandemic's really been doing well for me. I almost have $10,000 in government money in my bank account from the pandemic. It's the greatest thing that's ever happened to my life. I love it. If this could keep happening, I'll be the richest man in the world. It'll be incredible. The richest I've ever been. I have a fucking girlfriend who's very nice. You've met her. Like it's all gonna go downhill. Because Bowers, you know this story. When I used to wrestle in high school, I was 8 and 110. That was my record. I was so bad that 3 times I was someone's 100th win. I don't know if you guys have ever seen a 100th win happen in wrestling, but they make a big deal out of it, you know? You're on the mat, they're handing a guy a plaque, and every time they're handing the guy a plaque, the plaque was engraved, like personally engraved with the dude's name and the date, you know? So it had the exact date of that day, which means their coaches went online, saw the dude's record, saw my record. They were like, oh, he's going to get his 100th win, right? So they were like, oh, this is no big deal. So I was get the plaque made guy 3 times. Right? 3 times. Third time I remember the best because the dude was ranked 12th in state. We go to shake hands and he goes, good luck. And I was like, yeah, you're going to need it. And then he beat me in 20 seconds, right? I stood up and I was laughing and he was like, what are you laughing about? I just handled you. And I was like, yeah, but remember when you were all like, good luck? And I was all like, haha, you're going to need it. And then you beat the shit out of me. He was like, oh yeah, that's funny. You're funny. And then he let me hold his plaque and my mom took a picture of me with it. So that was pretty good. I was doing that joke in Chicago, and I was like, yeah, because I said that it happened in Portage, Indiana, which is really close to Chicago. And this woman was like, I bet that dude that beat you was my brother. So she said in the audience, I go, lady, there's no way it was your brother. She goes, yeah, it was my brother. And I go, okay, what years did your brother wrestle? She goes, 2001 to 2005. I was like, great, not a good start for me, right? And then I was like, what weight did your brother wrestle? And she said 152 pounds. And I said, cool, strike 2 for the Timster, right? And then I said, what's your brother's name? The question I should have started with, right? And she said, Tony Garza. And I was like, motherfucker. It was her brother. It was. Because I know if you look at the picture of me holding the plaque, it says 100 wins, Tony Garza. You got to look real hard, but you can see it. Right? So I asked how he was doing because Portage sucks. Portage is a shithole. So I was like, I hope he's on heroin. Like, I want him to be dead or on heroin. I was like, how is he? Is he on heroin? And she's like, no, he's a surgeon and he has a giant house. And I was like, that's cool. Do you think he let my mom take a picture of me in front of the house like I own it, you know? I said no, but I don't know. But that's it. I'm done.
McLaughlin, ladies and gentlemen.
The tip jar is open, of course. You can tip. Top right of the screen is our Venmo. You can PayPal, laughfromhome.com, or, of course, you can super chat. 2 things about that set. 1, I've been through some shit. I've never been through some rat going back to sleep shit. That is some shit. And also, my favorite part of Tim's set was Myka holding back how many times she wanted to correct a joke or something. Like, I was just watching her just be like...
Yeah.
I also liked Myka trying to get off frame to videotape parts of it, but just going like this and still being completely in frame. That was fun.
Well, it's not like I was ruining a vibe. And honestly,
Do you want to, Myka? Do you want us to take a picture of Tim in front of your set?
well, I would love that, but honestly, I was doing that because the entire time he was doing his act, my cat was licking her asshole, and I was like, perfect.
See,
Also-
what I like to imagine is somewhere there's a rat in a Zoom comedy meeting going. One time he woke up and there was a Tim McLaughlin in his bed and he just went back to sleep.
Also, I just want to point out to our audience, obviously do what you want, but this would be an incredible time for the audience to heavily tip one comedian more than the other and create real problems for them at home.
That's true. I only tip one comedian so he can be, fiscally responsible enough to get his own place. Not live under the thumb of some dictator.
Tip Myka more so it doesn't ruin Tim's ultra unemployment or whatever you're up to now. I don't know what status you're up to.
I have been working for straight cash, Steve-O.
Oh, I gotta say, okay, so the rental that went through because he was on it, right? He was screenshotting times he put Venmo into his bank account as proof of income.
Yeah. I was trying to.
He's just holding up a Subway sandwich wrapper and be like, could a broke guy afford this, huh?
Well, what I was doing, I was trying to game the system because all my roommates right now would Venmo me their rent and I would pay it. So it looked like I made a bunch of money. So I was trying to say I worked for CAD
Yeah.
a lot.
What landlord wouldn't love that?
And I think it's smart to announce it on a nationally broadcast show.
Yeah.
I mean, technically any show on the internet's nationally broadcast.
Right.
So you're
that's
the
my
idiot.
point.
Did she just defend you, Tim? That was amazing.
She does it sometimes.
Yes, but
She does it
sarcastically.
sometimes. Yeah, but only if it's cutting someone else down.
I'm a for me profit.
Yeah.
we had a bit. There was a guy with one of the clubs, and I'm not going to name any close to this, but he was just basically he was spending his partner's money, and he was taking money out of the ATM, and they wanted receipts for what he'd spent the money on. He just sent him the receipts to the ATM where he'd taken it out. He sent him a whole bunch of ATM receipts. They're like, yeah, we know you took it out, Dick. What'd you spend it on? That is not how it works.
Is that guy dead now?
Oh, I don't know. I hope.
Well, that cuts out one of my guesses on who it is.
It wasn't Mitch Hedberg.
Rachel,
Tim,
Rachel,
to answer your question, give it a year. Sorry, Rachel, what do we have?
We had a funny comment from Cara Layton that said, "Why should I tip Tim? He's got more money than I do with the $10,000." So that didn't help.
Listen, lose that
Tim.
job and
Yeah.
talk to the government.
all your bragging about money is gonna fuck you over, Tim. I think that's.
It
I don't
has,
give a
I
shit.
think.
I mean, what? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna get more money. Like my life's gonna keep going the way it always goes.
Tim having money is the least likely reason for him to not earn money.
Yeah, it's my gross incompetence mostly.
Look, I know all about that rat life, not quite to that level, but I did sleep under leaner years under a ceiling that would drop fire ants on me all night long. So I get it. It's not
That's
an
worse.
ideal life. Is that worse? Okay, well then
Yeah.
please tip me. You can Venmo in the upper right. I'm gonna help out your tips there, but it's cool.
Yeah, I think fire ants is so much worse. But we had a dead rat in there, and then the dead rat rotted, and then the flies. Then we had hundreds and thousands of flies. My life is horrible.
I love how happy you are about it, though, Tim. That's what I love about you. You live the
No, I'm
best,
an upbeat
worst life
guy.
of all time.
Yeah, I'm an upbeat guy, but then I tell these stories, and I'm like, man, I should be in therapy and fucking depressed and shit.
No, you
But
should
I'm
be a
not-
therapist because people would come to you with their problems, and you're like, "Oh, listen to this though."
Yeah,
Listen
but
to what
nobody
I
likes.
have.
Here's the thing, Steve. Nobody likes a one-upper. They don't like when you one-up them. They'll be like, "My dad's dead." I'll be like, "Yeah, well, a rat pissed in my mouth, so shut up."
I mean, you don't have to start the sentence with "well." I think that's probably.
Yeah, that's true.
So we do have some tips coming in. We've got Christopher Capo, $20 for Tim. He's poor and Myka's rich. She gets none of this. Great.
Yes, that's right, Christopher.
That's what you. Yeah, you're right. I won't get any of the money. Just keep it coming in.
Christopher and I are men's rights activists. Yes.
We also have Tam in our live audience, $5. Tim, feeling pretty good about myself right now. Appreciate it.
Oh yeah, man, you're welcome, baby.
Then
That's
we
the
also
cocaine business plan. You just have Tim talk about his life.
Yeah.
we've got Andrew in our live audience said, for Tim, bless your heart. This is for the 8th you'll need to smoke your nagging rat problems.
Bless your heart seems condescending and rude, but I'll take it.
Well, then he tipped again, $5 more, and said all
He's the best
proceeds
man I've
go
ever met in my
specifically to
life.
Tim.
Oh,
Only for you,
By the
buddy.
way,
Only
we,
for you.
we know damn well that that's just going to help Tim pay off his debt to Myka. That's all this is.
And we're caught up.
All right.
nice. That's good.
You're
30
good,
bucks,
Tim.
baby. No, $35.
I mean, you know someone's a little hard up for money. That is the first time a comic has totaled it in real time in their head.
Well, in Tim's
I've been-
defense, most people get way more tips, so it's harder to add them all up. When they get sick.
I've been told I'm like that
Wrong
beautiful
defense.
mind guy.
Tim only had to add up 4 tips. That wasn't difficult.
Prove them wrong, chat.
But he's
Prove 'em
still wrong.
What?
Wait, but Rachel just
Oh,
said,
yeah,
but he's still wrong.
It's $50.
Oh,
Yes.
nice.
Then $5 more, if you can add that up, from Courtney Smith for Tim to give to Myka for rent.
Tim's like, wait, $50 and another 5? That's $75.
Absolutely.
That last 5 counts as a Myka tip for sure, though. Also, this is especially painful for Tim because Bowers barely made it to air today in time, and so Steve did the pre-show talk with our comedian guests, and it's the first time I've ever heard him explain how much the comedians usually make.
I'm really getting it from all sides tonight, gang.
I don't know if you saw this, Tim, but actually the rat just tipped Myka $5.
Hey! What was the message? He's your problem now?
You're the rat now, dog.
Yeah.
We had a couple more come in. Razor, $5 for Tim, actually for Myka, to get Tim a new toy TV remote, because we all know.
I also love the
It
idea
means you
that
can't
while
fuck.
Oh, yeah.
I love the idea that while Tim was telling the story about waking up and the rat climbing on him and going back to sleep, Myka's like, I've never related to a story more in my life.
It's weird because usually the Jews are the rats, but
Oh, Jesus Christ. Stop that.
I'm
Jewish.
Jewish.
Oh, thank God.
What's crazy
And
is
still,
that he's-
please stop that. That's,
Still to stop it, but
I am personally very offended by that. I'm delicious and I'm good. I'm a matzo ball, Steve. I don't know.
Is your Veggie Tales for Jews you were working out yesterday, your matzo balls bopping around? That's what-
Yep, you better believe it. I love how when I lean my head down, my matzo ball gets a mustache.
so weird.
I didn't know that there were like matzo balls and weird. I know it's supposed to be a carrot, but like that definitely looks like a mini fez. Like what the fuck is that?
Well, I thought it was a
Oh,
clay, I thought
oh.
it was a clay pot.
Okay, so a matzo ball can't wear a hat? Fuck you guys. Jesus. So rude. I can't wear a hat. I'm a matzo ball. I have to just be bald every day. The sun's hard for me too, Steve.
Yes,
Oh,
you're
matzo-
matzo balled.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's a matzo ball. All right, Rachel, we got coming in.
We do. Carrie tipped Tim $5 for Tim to get some remedial math lessons.
You guys don't
then-
even know how much he brags about his math skills too.
I'm pretty good at that.
Savannah Martin tipped him $25.
Holy shit.
Oh wow.
Go, Timmy.
I'm single, Savannah Martin.
You can have him, Savannah Martin.
Oh, Jesus Christ. We also have.
How much does your boyfriend make, Savannah?
Yeah, but if you think that most girlfriends remember the bad shit you do, Savannah writes it down in a book, just so you know.
Yes,
Don't worry, he can't read.
Hey, you think my math is bad? You hear me fucking read.
Yeah. Actually, for my set, can I just make him read it? You have
Tim's
an
like,
hour?
shut up. I love this Indiana shirt.
Stole this. I stole this from Michigan. They didn't give me a bag at the thing, so I stole a different headliner's bag. I'm not proud of it.
We also have Neil tipped Tim $10 and said to help pay for math class.
That's nice.
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 Wait, hold on 1 second. Tim, did you steal that from Laugh Fest?
Yeah.
Oh, that's my stuff, so thanks so much.
Well, you're welcome.
Tim, I think that's my brother's shirt.
Is it?
Yeah, what
Yeah,
year
it
did
smells
you?
Hofstettery. I don't know.
Referencing your, this is how forgettable your joke is. You don't remember your own joke that I'm referencing right now from 5 minutes ago.
What joke?
The brother that you wrestled. You
The
wrestled her
brother that you
brother.
wrestled. I think it was the.
That's a stretch, Steve-O.
By the way, Tim, your mom does have the picture of you holding that guy's plaque on her wall of her house, right? Like she put it up.
It's not on the wall. My dad would not allow that. It's like on a bookshelf somewhere hidden.
Okay, but you didn't put it up in the house.
It is in the house, but like my dad was like, Susan, no, you can't do this, because I would also steal the like if people got didn't get first or second place, they would just throw their ribbons on the ground. So I would steal the ribbons too. So I had a bunch of third to like 8th place ribbons and then a photo. And I put them up, and my dad walked in my room and he was like, oh my God, no. I didn't win any of these. And my
So
mom
your
was like, let him have
participation
it.
trophy was someone else's actual trophy.
I didn't even participate. I had a bum knee, but I still took it.
We also have Gray Gorman, $5.68 for Tim to start making him work for it with his math. Bless his heart and all.
Damn, I'm gonna have to add a penny to that one.
Tim, you're at 2 bless your heart. If you get one more bless your heart, I think you qualify for public housing.
Shelly tipped $10 for Tim. I consider this a charitable contribution.
Hell yeah, write it off, Shelly.
And
Like Tim's parents did him.
Yeah, right. Wow.
I also think
Wow.
I agreed with it, but it hurt myself. Feelings.
these
couldn't think of the word
also, I
feelings.
think, are probably very helpful because you can tell maybe someone's place isn't set up that great when they broadcast live from as close to the front door and hallway as possible.
That's a closet, Ben.
Fair enough. Fair
You got
enough.
closet money? You guys got closet money, Myka? That's
Myka
awesome.
does.
Yeah, that's actually Tim's room.
He has to share it with the cat, but
And I'm very
Rat to
allergic.
cat. That's better.
Mm-hmm.
Stepping up.
We
in this moment.
also had Savannah Martin tip $2 more and said that wrestling joke was funny. Okay.
Hell yeah. Savannah Martin.
Savannah's trying to get on this dick. Listen, I gotta clue you in onto some shit, Savannah.
I've been telling her I'm a personality guy. That's why you're with me, for the personality. None of the other stuff is good.
By the way, it is so much better than like the Newlywed Game. Like this is how those shows should have been.
Yeah.
I love, so Jess in our live audience, who always tips the comics, she doesn't have great Wi-Fi, so she's going to tip after the show. But she said, hey, just so you know, I'm going to send $100 over, $50 for thing 1 and $50 for thing 2.
Hell yeah. I like that. Good. Fuck Myka.
Thing 2.
Wait, hold on a second. On a count of 3, Myka and Tim, I want to see which one of you thinks you're thing 1 and which one of you thinks you're thing 2. On a count, all right? On a count of 3, point to thing 1.
Wait, he doesn't know numbers, so can we do this? Can we just do like raise your hand or?
It's point. I'm gonna have you point to thing 1. All right, point to who you think is thing 1. 1, 2, 3. I would have actually assumed you were number 2 based on your set, but you know what? I got it wrong.
We haven't seen Myka's set. It could be trash. We don't know.
It's gonna be bad.
He goes, this is what she told me. She goes, I'm going to read tweets. That's what she told me. And I was like, Myka, you better not. You better not. You better take it serious, I said.
I'm sorry. Okay, in my defense, I didn't want to tell the same act I've been telling for 10 years like you did.
Oh, what the hell? That joke's 8 years old with a 5-year-old tag.
Also, in fairness, though, a lot of comics have more than 5 minutes.
Thank you, Ben.
Interesting.
You're welcome.
By the way, and I will say this in compliments to Tim, and and Myka, I don't know you that well. Tim, I've known for a very long time, and my favorite thing about Tim is he's someone who the more you make fun of him, the more he enjoys it, and that, as a comic, makes him one of my favorite people. Like, it's so much fun.
You got to be a real rat piece of shit for me to not like you making fun of me.
Okay,
And
that
there's,
is
like, very
hurtful.
few people.
That is hurtful because let me just make. I was coming here to try to win you back. Myka steals you, then Savannah Martin creeping on his ass. I want back in, but now go fuck yourself, dude. You.
My favorite part is the rat has hair. I love it.
Red has more hair than Tim.
Yeah, that's true. This isn't just like a nice hat that I wear, to show off. I am balding.
I also enjoy that there's a hat on your hat.
Yeah. It's supposed to be the Marlboro Man, but Myka got it from, it's like a Chinese knockoff, so it just says man on it. She goes, you like smoking, and then gave me the hat.
Well, having a hat on your hat is not as bad as having a rat on your ass like you used to do it.
That's true.
All
right,
right,
Rachel,
let's
do we
get to
have anything
Myka's
else?
set.
Let's do
All right.
Myka. Are we caught up? All right,
Oh,
coming
God.
now. She fucks Tim McLaughlin. Give it for Myka Fox, everybody. Myka Fox.
Don't bring someone up with their worst credit, Bowers.
That's the overstatement of the century. I don't know, like, because we've all been like trapped in quarantine. We're, and like, so we watch all this TV. I saw Unorthodox. Do you guys watch that on Netflix? Anybody? You can't answer me. But the most striking thing about it was they talk about like how often they have sex, and it was like you have to wait. Like it has to be only on Friday night, and it has to be 2 weeks before the period and 2 weeks after the period. And I'm like, holy fuck, these hot seats fuck more than Tim and I, or about the same amount. You gotta wait till Tim's shoulder feels okay.
I have a bad shoulder.
Tim, he like complains that like I don't like having sex with him, and I'm like, shouldn't I be the one complaining about that? Should I keep talking about your dick, Tim? Or
I don't know. I'm enjoying the set. I think you're very funny.
I'm gonna go to the tweets. is. Here's what's fucking crazy about it is Tim like grew up with like a nice family that loves him and like is wealthy and stuff. And like I'm from Arizona, so I've done cocaine with my dad. So like there's no reason that he's like as big of a loser as he is and I'm like doing as well as I am. I guess it's just like it really fucking floors me.
I had all the opportunities in the world.
You should hear him all day. There's no place for white men anymore. I'm like, okay.
Oh my God, what? Myka.
I mean, based on the two of us, there's really isn't. We'll find you a place. I mean, I didn't mean to do coke with my dad. That was kind of a Thanksgiving miracle. I was home for the holidays and I'm like snooping through my mom's old closet. My parents are divorced. And she left a lot of really cool stuff behind. I was like trying to see what I could find. She was out in a real rush. So I'm looking around and I find when I'm in her closet, I find this giant Coke mirror. And I know it was a Coke mirror because it was huge and it was covered in Coke.
Yeah.
So, but I like want to make sure, because, I'm nobody's fool. So I start like licking it, just to check, I start doing gummers off of it. Like it's my last day in Los Angeles. I got like a half a Fraser spec script written. And then, and my dad shows up in the closet doorway and he's like, oh, fuck. He's like, Myka, he's like, you like cocaine? I had to be like, yeah, everybody does, and at first I was like, oh, fuck, I'm busted. And I'm like, no, wait, like you're busted, like you're the one who raised a daughter who's licking a cocaine mirror. But and then he's like, shit. He's like, well, now that you found it, he's like, do you want to do some? And I had to be like, I don't know. No, just give me some. Like I don't want to do some with my dad. That's fucking disgusting, right? Because when you're doing coke regular style, not with your dad. You're at a bar, you're all yayed out, you're saying crazy shit to strangers you would never say. You're going up to people and be like, hey, what's up? I was a virgin when I graduated high school and now I only fuck professional hockey players, or like whatever you would say, whatever's your truth. And my dad, but he was super insistent. He's like, the first round's free. I'm like, fine. So the next thing you know, he and I are raking lines on the poker table that counts as a dinner table in your divorced dad. And, we're having that cocaine conversation. Of course, it's like terrible. We're just doing like line after line. Just like, oh, fuck. Remember, Mom? What the fuck was that about? Gotta get the family back together, man. Tim is so desperate to make more money than me, and I fucking wish it would happen. Like, it is my solemn prayer that he makes more money than me at anything.
That's a funny joke, Myka. What's the next one?
Oh, yeah. Your jokes have punchlines, and they're not just like, and I'm a fucking lovable retard.
Well, they are that.
I defy you to write your jokes down with correct letters. Unbelievable. Speaking of unbelievable.
Yes, go on.
Can you guys believe this Chris D'Elia? Can we talk about him? I don't know. I feel like I've already gotten in trouble 5 times.
Yeah,
What?
you're the most in trouble person ever.
I know. I can't. What?
You're getting the line.
Oh, I got the light?
Yeah,
All
you
right.
got 1 minute. Do a good
What?
one.
No, okay. I'm not allowed to talk about Jews, so that one's out.
I mean, you
Okay,
are. Just
well-
please don't call us all rats.
Well, I'm saying that's what other people say.
Please, like for real though.
Okay, so here's the thing. That's a great point though, Steve. Like, other people call us that, right? So I'm like referencing that. I don't think we are rats, right? But like, I was acknowledging the reality that is this funny? I will say I will say we were looking for apartments, and the landlord asked if we were Jewish, and I was like, I don't, like I think I could sue you for asking me that. And he's like, okay, you're a Jew.
Oh, God.
Is that a rat? I don't know. I'm not making more money than Tim at this. I don't know.
He's really become deflated, and I like it.
Myka Fox, ladies and gentlemen, Myka Fox.
Myka Fox with a charity set on Tim's behalf. I thought that was really kind of you.
Honestly, it might just be better if we play sad music and give you each 30 seconds to explain why you need money.
I'm dating Tim.
Arms of an angel.
Yeah, if you guys want to adopt a comedian for just the price of a cup of therapy per day, you too.
For 5 lines a day, you can sponsor one of these fine.
Yeah, for the price of a cup of cocaine per day, because that's how
You
much.
thought- If you thought Rachel's dog went slowly, just wait till you see how slow this adoption takes.
I like that Myka stayed on theme for the show, though.
Yeah, that was good. That was good.
All right, tip jar is open.
Yeah.
If you want to tip, you can do so. Top right of the
I know.
screen is our Venmo. You can PayPal, laughfromhome.com, or you can super chat, send Facebook stars, Twitter super hearts, all that shit. So do that stuff.
All
Rachel, what
right,
do we
so
got?
what we have so far. So we had Gray Gorman, $17.04 for Myka. 3 times the other tip. She's the dog's bollocks of the household. Come to mind after her cat's business.
Thank you.
Jess had tipped $25. Aman Sala, $10 to help save up for couples therapy.
Thank you so much.
How much was the first tip again?
he's got those.
$17.04.
Thank you.
Stupid. Guy Walsh tipped $5. Myka, your marriage may be unorthodox, but your jokes are hilarious.
Nice.
Nice.
She's married to another dude, though. That's the weird part. She's not married to Tim.
Here's what's unorthodox about it. We're not married.
Yeah. She talks to me like this without a ring, and she never will get one. I can't afford it.
The sales guy called me directly.
Yeah. The guy at sales called me. Goes, "Do you think Bauer's ex-wife could give you credit for this ring?"
What's gonna happen is you guys are gonna go to City Hall to get married, and you're both gonna try to sign it, and City Hall is gonna be like, "Oh, only Myka's credit is good enough for this, Tim." You guys
We also have Savannah Martin tipped Myka $28. I always help those who are picked on the most, but I'm a girl's girl through and through for Myka.
Oh, yeah. Savannah, you can still fuck him, but
This damn women's liberation is killing everything.
like his boner.
I can't imagine you guys go to couples therapy. I would watch a couples therapist watch you guys. And be
hell
like,
yeah.
I don't know what to fucking do at this point. I don't
Yeah.
know.
They're both
You
laughing.
need your
I
own
don't know.
show. You need your own show on television that's just you two fucking hating each other.
I'll tell you what the therapist would say. The therapist would say, Tim needs to buy his own AirPods.
Actually,
Damn.
they pitched a show to Bravo, and Bravo was like, "It's too much drama. We can't handle it."
We also have Andrew in our live audience, $10. Oh my goodness. I'll just pay you to give Tim some space with a spa day for one. I loved your set.
That's right. I got to pamper myself after this.
We also had Lucifer, £5 for your work with the mentally deranged.
That's coming from Lucifer.
That's got to be $7.60 or so. Right, mathematician?
Tam tipped $5 and said for the asshole licking cat.
My favorite kind of animal.
By the way, Ben, just thanks again for the tip for Myka just now. We appreciate it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm very generous.
Oh, he went and got the cat.
There we you go.
That's how you hold a cat, Tim. What are you doing?
Thank you.
The cat hates me, so I try to keep it away from me.
I should have tipped 10.
Too late.
Tim
She's a
just held
precious
that.
angel.
Tim just held that cat the way most people would like hold a dirty diaper. Like that was as far away from your face as possible, and like
Which is unnecessary when you know how clean that cat's asshole is.
You get a good look at it here as she turns around.
Pray.
Oh, I thought for a moment that was like a Snapchat filter making Tim more handsome.
I'm really getting it tonight, gang.
Man, if that were true, he'd get it twice a month.
Wait,
He goes
so
to plastic surgery. He goes, I want to look like a cat asshole. They're like, all right.
wait a
I just
second.
wanted-
Wait, was that the only way that Tim ever gets pussy in that apartment?
I just want to clarify, Myka implied that even with this much fighting, you guys still have sex once a month?
At
Armel!
least.
What the fuck? Get along great!
That's the secret, Ben. You guys need to hate each other more.
I'll work on it. I'll work on it.
All
I'll
right, we
clean
had
it
some
up later.
Some generals to catch up on. Courtney, $2. For Steve truly being the only one alone right now. It'll be okay.
Wait, was that? Wait. It was $2 to be alone.
One for Steve
Well, I
and
don't
one
have to
for
buy
someone
anyone
in the
dinner.
future.
So
Yeah. Steve, save that $1 of the 2 to keep for someone special in the future, bud.
have you know, I got friends. I'm doing fine.
Steve, if you need company, we can come over and spice this night up, dude. We're ready. We're ready to
Already got a threesome going, so I'm doing just fine. Yes. My roommates are. I'm still a third wheel in my own background. What the fuck did I just do?
The third wheel to a ghost.
Yeah. You have a real dick. Go for it.
I'm actually
Every
a fourth
night.
wheel. There literally is a pottery wheel already. I'm a fourth wheel.
Every night, Steve's just alone trying to figure out what ditto means.
We
just
also
keep saying Uno.
We had a couple more tips for Myka and then like 5 generals to catch up on. We had Courtney, $10 for Myka for buying Tim a hat to remind him what gender he is.
Thank you. We're still not decided.
I thought you were just slowly teaching him English.
We also had Carrie, $10, tipping $10 on behalf of Tam and that beautiful mini horse panther. Black cat.
Oh, Toebot.
Oh,
Her name is Toe, for those who want to know.
Toe?
Yeah.
Like a foot.
Nice.
Her siblings were Tick and Tack.
oh,
Ah, that makes
Ah.
sense. Okay.
Mhm.
Uh,
She's a
Tam
precious
tipped-
angel.
Wait, you said were? Does that mean toe one?
There can only be one.
I'm just a little bit hurt because now I know you just got that cat that you hate to keep me away. Cool.
we
Rachel,
had
catch
Tam
us up.
tip $5. We have a lot to catch up on. Tam, $5 more for the cat. And then Christopher Capo, $10. Here's more money for Tim and Myka, whoever really. They're both funny as hell, and together they're even better.
By the way, oh my god, we should have set this up that if the cat gets tipped more than either one of them, that'd be fucking
Oh,
great.
yeah.
That would make sense, actually. She eats more than us and has more medical care.
Yeah. I have a lot of medical care recently.
Yeah, that cat actually has insurance. That's-
We had Jess tip $50 for Tam's llamas.
Nice.
they were alpacas
Oh.
for the alpacalypse.
Apocalypse. The apocalypse. That's really
Apocalypse.
We also had Beth tip the show $50. Steve, best birthday ever. Tam
birthday.
tipped $2 that said, should we start a pool on whether or not Tim and Myka are still moving in together by the end of the show?
Of course they are.
I have
Tim has
nowhere
no
else
other
to
options.
go.
Yeah.
I do. Hey, I will put this out. I got a room opening up to rent in New York City. There's a little bit of legal stuff going on with the landlord, but it's $650 a month in a very bad neighborhood. So let me know.
Actually, there's
all
no
the
C of
rats.
I, so it's $0 a month in a very bad
Right.
neighborhood.
Well, yeah.
No. Tim needs that money for the we'll talk about it later.
I just wanted to make clear I don't like being lumped into this whole coronavirus mishandling.
God.
I don't appreciate it. It's like, keep me out of that Trump's mishandling of
that
everything. Okay.
sucks.
All right, we
You almost
also
fall off the
had
couch.
Yeah.
Do you see the fear face? Tim actually thought he was going to fall off the couch. He was frightened for a second.
It's okay. It's funny you think we have a couch.
It's a bench.
Tim, how high is that bench off the floor?
2 feet.
Oh, that explains the fear in your eyes that you almost fell off that bench.
Well, as you can see, he has a bad shoulder that keeps him from fucking me 3 weeks a month. So
I think I tore my rotator cuff. I really do.
Hey,
My,
Tim,
my
doing
hand
what?
just goes. No, Steve, but maybe. No, my hand goes numb now. My hand just goes numb out of nowhere. It's real fucked up. I don't know what's going on.
he calls it the stranger.
True. When it happens, I shove Myka. I go, I gotta go. And I run to the bathroom.
Look, if you're into strangers, let me know. I can be there in 20 minutes. Okay. Sure. Be there.
We also had Gus Walsh tip the show $5 for Ben being especially funny today.
Ooh, look at that, Ben.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate that.
And then Marina, 7 Canadian. I just want to say that your guys' jokes are hilarious and that they really make my day and forget about the insane mess that's called my mind.
Awesome. Very cool.
Sheldon tipped the
that
show
tipped out a little
$18.
dark at the end there. I love that. It was like, you guys are the best. Show is so funny. Help me escape from the trap that is my mind.
It was either this or the suicide hotline. I didn't know which one to pick.
They only
Hey,
big
if
tips.
you guys want to send Venmo requests to Tim for that last joke, we would appreciate it.
You'll get nothing.
Why, Tim? It'll make it look like you're running a business.
Oh, that's true. That'll be good for my next landlord.
Mhm.
Sheldon, $18. You guys are a riot. Gave you chi.
What?
What does that mean? CHI?
I also
Chicago?
just want to mention, like, don't focus on the riots. These protests are also very important, and the rioters are an outlier. Okay. I don't want
Thank
any
you,
part
Llama.
of this whole mess.
Thanks,
you, Up,
Llama. That didn't make things weird at all.
Llama drama.
Cool.
Llama drama.
Lucifer,
Yeah, Bravo
$2
actually
for the
just told
show.
him that he can't do the show. There's too much llama.
Lucifer, $2 for the show. Ben, save the impression till you get here.
They've. Oh.
Whoa.
To hell, you mean?
That
so.
is that
that was deep. That was good.
I refuse to accept a word like that. I'll do the impression now. Now! Sorry about that. I don't know what overtook me there. My apologies. Sorry, everybody.
Oh my
My lady.
God. And then Adlock Hungry, $2. Just trying to figure out how this works. I think you got it.
You did it.
Yeah.
Did it.
You should test with
Alright.
like $100 just to see.
Yeah.
Just to see how it handles 3 digits.
Yeah, it'd be like the Y2K problem. You know, like you have to make sure that it can handle more than 2 digits. So if you want
Exactly.
to run that through again.
All Are we caught up, Rach?
We are. So let's do the game, please.
Ooh, I'm excited about Cocaine Shark Tank. Here we go.
So I'm gonna read some unpaid entries first, and then we'll start voting once we start doing our live audience entries.
Wait, before you do that, can I just read in the chat? Andrew just said my pullout game is much better with Ben's nightmarish faces.
Who said that? Oh, Ken did?
100%. Oh
I don't
my
even know what that
God.
means exactly, but thank you. I appreciate it.
It is scaring the hell out of me. Oh my God.
It's saying you just gave him an innie, is what it's saying.
Oh, I just feel bad. You're going to be picturing me whenever you have sex now, so that's unfortunate.
Makes him
Pork
makes him,
swordsman.
makes him last longer.
Thank you for explaining the joke. Now is Steve going to repeat it?
We had a last minute tip from Diana of $2. Tip for the cat, and then a bunch of meows.
Nice.
All
All right.
Celebrity.
Tell you're famous.
So these are the game entries that I like that are unpaid. So we won't vote on these. I don't know why I like this one so much, but I did. Crass Jacobs, vibrators for nut sacks, $100,000 for 5%.
I don't know why you liked that. That was a fantastic entry. Entry totally understood the game 100%. That is exactly what we're looking for.
Came in at a very affordable price.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think Steve's investing. It seems clear Steve is ready.
This shark's in. How many other sharks?
Man, count me in. I'm 100% in, dude. Let's just do it.
Oh my
All right,
god.
Me
Ben,
in.
you want to split? Well, let's split the investment.
Sure, 2.5% each for 50,000 each.
Absolutely, we're
Count me
doing
in.
it. Nutsack
I love
vibrators. That's the new. By the way, the Nutsack vibrators are also playing at the Roxy next Thursday.
All right.
I just want to know if it works on assholes. Anyway, go ahead. Go to the next tip.
Jen Winkleplex.
Yes, I'm
had-
able to use it.
She had Snap Slap. Pay for pictures of me slapping things.
That.
Solid.
Practical.
More of an
And then-
OnlyFans, but yeah.
I don't understand what a shark brings to it, but
And then the last unpaid entry, Draco had Proctor Reuter in-home colonoscopies and plumbing repair.
It's a great idea, actually. It's a great idea.
But please fix the toilet first.
Uh,
No.
And I think maybe their slogan is, but please fix the toilet first.
all right, let's go to our live audience entries. Let's go to Tam.
Okay, hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. Sheep herding
Yeah.
with RC cars. I'm telling you, sheep herding with RC cars. $500.
Great pitch. Carrie.
This one's on behalf of Razvan. A president simulator, a game made by your press secretary because he couldn't make you an actual president.
Just a heads up. Just like me, the simulator doesn't work.
Agreed on both counts. Agreed on both counts. Now probably the scrotum vibrator isn't going to work either, I bet. I'm out.
Let's go to Andrew, the pork swordsman.
Yes. So I have two of them. Can I say two or is
Yeah,
one
you're
fine?
Yeah.
You're on cocaine. You can say as many as you want. Go.
Okay, so you've heard of a nip slip. So I think of it this way. So you have like a little bow tie and like tuxedo for the top of your penis, like whenever you have like a boner come out. So it's kind of a tip slip. So that's like a fashionized tip slip at least.
Slip.
So a
Nice.
tuxedo for your dick. That's your idea? Okay, I'm in for that. For whatever percentage you need. Yes.
Or,
The
Or-
Dixedo is absolutely. Or maybe it's the tuxedo, but it's T-U-C-K. So it's just a tuxedo.
Oh my god.
Bowers, the fun thing about Bowers is his regular tuxedo is a triple extra large. His penis tuxedo is an XXS, so it's a nice little switch up for him. Makes him a medium. He averages at a medium.
I wonder if it would look anything like this.
Oh God, no.
That is what a tuxedo looks like on a dick, for sure.
I'm laughing so hard I'm distracted by the business plan of self-tying bow ties.
All right. What was your second one?
The second one was to have your pube hair be like coiffed. So it's like it can be like a handlebar mustache, or it can be like fashioned up to be like a runway strip kind of thing. So for guys, you can have like the fro deluge or some shit though. You know, like you can have like different like haircuts or like I guess mustache designs for your shit down there, though, ladies.
Yeah, Andrew, we're looking for a new business plan. On the market already.
Also, I'm pretty convinced those were actually written on coke and are genuine business ideas he has. And two, I love that you tried to class that up by saying fleur de luge in the middle of your tube idea.
But truly, guys, having a handlebar mustache on a dick makes sense.
Thank you.
I also like that Andrew's company is really staying on brand, you know? Like, you gotta stay in your lane. You can't branch out too much. Look, we dress it up and we groom it. That's what you're doing.
And you do one thing, and you do that well. You don't do a bunch of things.
Also, I wanted to make clear that in case Myka is bored later.
Oh my God.
I'm just imagining
That's great
Andrew's...
because I love pigtails.
Oh my God.
I imagine that Andrew's pubes look exactly like his hair. It's all coiffed over like it is right with all the gel.
Myka told me she couldn't give blowjobs because she was Jewish. She said that, and I'm Catholic, so I didn't know. She said, I can't give blowjobs because I'm Jewish. I'm not allowed to have a hog in my mouth, is what she told me. I don't know. Oh, that's true.
Oh, so it's okay for him to be racist.
It's not actually racist.
Oh, see, that's racist too.
All right, Jess or Frank, do you guys have a...
By the way, it's Tim. It's not because you can't have a hog in your mouth. It's because Jewish people can't eat shrimp.
Oh shit! Oh shit! That's the best part we've ever had on the show. Oh my God, that was amazing.
Oh.
I didn't know it was all curled up.
My fault. I was in a trucking accident.
You know what? It's a lot better when you devein it.
Oh, no.
Yep.
Too many tags for
You
a
gotta get mileage. It was a great burn, Tim.
I should have said nothing.
All right, Frank or Jess, do you guys have entries? No. Okay. So these are the other paid entries that we will be voting on. Crash Jacobs, a straw that cuts nose hair before you snort. 5% for $100,000. $0 in sales.
Here's a way. Get more in.
That's actually very smart.
Jeremy Day on behalf of Raz. It's a bow app. If you don't get a joke, the app will explain it to you. Courtney, a blade that is attached to under an electric wheelchair to make it a mower, and then it can be moved to turn it into a helicopter.
I gotta say, that's actually a pretty solid idea. I'm in. I'm invested.
Right. No. When it moves, is the person in the chair upside down?
No, it moves to the top, you idiot.
Yeah, and then the person's upside down.
What? Do you know how wheelchairs work? Anyways, it's
There
really
at
gonna.
least sideways.
If Stephen Hawking was alive, this would actually make him useful. Am I right, guys?
This one.
Thinks he's better than me.
That guy has made more money and fucked more women than you.
No, I fucked a lot of women. Here's the thing, I fucked a lot of chicks, but most of them are fucking not good looking, but I have banged a lot of them.
All right, I'm gonna break this up. All right, I'm gonna
All
solo.
right, I banged like 6 guys.
Tonight.
Tonight, Myka.
Amana entry. A voice detecting fire alarm that shuts off when you yell, "Shut the fuck up. I'm just making fried chicken."
That I would actually buy. I could use that in my apartment for sure. That is awesome.
That is a great
That's
idea.
a pothead Shark Tank.
By the way, I just realized right now Bowers would be the perfect judge for Cocaine Shark Tank. His response right there. Can you imagine here? His picture, he's like, I could use that in my apartment for sure. That is awesome. I'll take 100% for $50.
No, that's crackhead Shark Tank.
Right. True.
All right. We've got Jeremy Day. I live in Maine, so my idea is to put moose antlers on a horse and charge tourists for rides.
You'll gotta love it.
That is solid.
All right, Amanasala. Baby walkers that work like a Roomba vacuum, because you better believe their freeloading asses are going to do their share around the house.
Nice to see a new mom on Cocaine Shark Tank.
That's a great idea.
That's a good one.
like
Courtney
that one.
had fruit by the foot to be marketed to other countries as fruit by the meter.
Imperialist.
This thing about the metric system is they don't have a measurement for something around the size of a foot. Like, isn't that very handy? It's like the most important measurement size. And they don't have anything to say something about a foot long.
God.
Genuine
All
question.
right.
It's a genuine question.
It's called a Steve.
Still pushing that narrative, huh?
Yep. It's a foot long and half an inch wide.
Yeah, it's $2.
I am
Renee Hutchinson.
I'm
has
currently
an entry.
selling these on stevehofstetter.com, you guys, if you're interested.
All right, Renee's entry is, okay, this is a bit crazy, but stay with me. Okay, so the election's coming up, and a reality star won last time. So what if we get a comedian to run for president?
Yeah.
Watch, it'll end up being Bill
Love you,
Maher.
Ben.
Wait, Micah,
Don't
do
ever
you not
buy
know
it.
that-
I'm not
Micah,
even
do you-
investing in that company.
Micah, do you not know that Ben ran for president? Because if you don't, that's my fault.
I didn't know that. Sorry, but I'll vote for you. I
Thank
voted
you.
for
Totally my
anyway.
fault. Don't worry about it.
New rule. Myka votes for Ben now.
Holy fuck.
D Universe had a game entry. Okay, so the animated avatars pop out glider, but the wings are lightweight solar panels that power its thrust forward to fly.
I don't know.
Are we being pitched real businesses here? Because this sounds a great idea. This is excellent. Can we invest? Are we allowed to, as hosts, invest in these ideas?
I think it's actually, if we do, it's a conflict of disinterest. So we have to be careful.
Amanasala. New York skyscrapers made of Legos in case some Godzilla-looking motherfucker tries to attack us. The joke's on them.
That's smart.
Like that.
So dumb.
It seems like honestly like a lot of effort to just hope that no Godzillas come around. I'm interested.
I watched every episode of Lego Masters.
Tim, stop putting your resume out there.
Myka, it's just because you were introduced with your worst credit. Tim's trying to be introduced with his best.
Oh, then why didn't he? Well, I'll stop.
That's nice.
Yeah, it was actually the same credit.
She censored herself before she said another slur of some sort.
All right, Rach, let's get through this. We know you
All
gotta
right, two more, I think. Deanie McQueen for Savannah. Guys, listen, guys. What if we were all cats?
Oh, yeah, that's you.
That actually happened.
You got toes, bro.
That really happened.
And then Mouse Queen. I don't know if this was a game entry, but maybe. A friend of mine once described a fart as the message that arrives before the package is delivered. My answer: what can Brown do for you?
Honestly, I was offended by that on every level. My God.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
All right, let's vote. Tim, what was your favorite Shark Tank cocaine chocolate?
By the way, Tim, this is the first time you're ever going to vote in anything. That's pretty cool.
That's right. I registered to vote to get unemployment, though. I think I felt like I had to do that. I'd gotta go with the cat one for my friend Toe, so we can be better friends.
Cats, Myka.
I have to go with the nose hair trimmer because that is a very practical cokehead neat.
All right, Rachel.
I like the baby Roomba.
Baby Roomba was good. I like the Bow app, obviously. I like the Moose Horse. I really like Dick Tuxedo, just because I think it's on brand, but I got to go with the voice activated smoke alarm because that really would help my life a whole bunch if I could just tell it to shut the fuck up and it would stop. So I'm going with the smoke alarm. Ben.
All right, Ben.
My vote also is smoke alarm because not only is that a great invention, but it also is a very funny cocaine Shark Tank pitch. So double points for me. You know what I mean? Like I'm ready.
I'm going with the Bow app because sometimes I do need the jokes on this show explained to me. So I would appreciate that app. And but that means the winner is Smoke Alarm. So the Smoke Alarm wins. Collect your prize. Go to laughfromhome.com, shoot us an email, and collect your prize.
Yes.
Very cool. Did you guys have any idea? Did you have any to throw in, Ben? Steve?
I only have 2.
I've got about 7 or 8.
Myka, Tim, you have any cocaine pitches for us real quick?
Oh.
I feel like their whole
This is
appearance
why
on
you're
this show
poor.
has been a cocaine pitch.
Oh yeah, so it's a review show where I review products but don't really talk about them, and then I give them a rating at the end.
Oh, like your
Follow
actual
on
channel you
YouTube.
do. Yeah,
Yeah.
the thing you already do. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
That's
it's a
great
bad
idea.
product.
Perfect.
Ben, what do you got? Or Steve, you do your 2, and then Ben will do his.
So mine is one is Coke mirrors, which are just regular mirrors but with secret compartments behind them.
Nice. That's good.
And the other one, here's a cokehead one, fake $100 bills. So you can.
I like that a lot. Okay, I've got some for you here. A restaurant that only serves breakfast except for dinner. How about this one? I hope you invest a couple that's a comedy team, but they hate each other.
Oh, easy on team.
Dang.
Okay, so this show is called Shark Tank, right? What if you actually filled this room with sharks and then sold it to people and who wants to see people eaten by sharks live on television? Who's in? Okay, listen up. What if we created Uber, right? What do you think? Okay, all right. So remember my Uber idea? Okay, so somebody brought up that it's already in existence. Here's my thought. You put glass between the driver and the people in the back seat, like bulletproof glass, and then you paint all the Ubers yellow. I've seen it in a movie once. All right. So remember my Uber idea? Okay, after you point, you paint them yellow. There's my other idea is you paint them black again. Then you make it so there's like this really fun party music and vibe and lights and candy in it. So it's like a party vibe, but you also go way bigger. You maybe get like a bus, okay? So you're creating what I'm gonna call a party bus. What do you think? Okay, wow. Mark Cuban is here, and wow, the short-haired woman who looks like the host from The Weakest Link. I mean, you're the weakest link, bye-bye, am I right? Okay, anyway. Wow, man, this is totally wild. Okay, here's my thought. I know I'm supposed to be pitching you guys a business, but you want to go to the strip club?
Hell
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, so you know combs. You know how like comb, like you comb your hair, right? Okay, so how come nobody's ever done anything with the back part of the comb where it holds all the parts of the comb, right? So here's what you do: is like the very back part, you could put Coke in there. I don't think you guys even get it. Do you get it? Because you comb your hair. You feeling me? There's pores in your hair. So what you do is you could release the Coke from the Coke holder in the back of the comb and boom, right into your follicles. So you could be partying in public and just brushing your hair and nobody would know, man.
I gotta say, by the way, Ben, your impression of a cokehead is really spot on.
Thank you so much.
Like, this is...
Thank you so much. I've been in politics for 1 year. Okay. Here's the idea. Get ready, okay? You're going to love this. My buddy's a guy who, okay, some people say he rambles, but he's got a heart of gold. And he's a really great guy. So he's going to change his hair color very often. Then it's so amazing. Okay, picture that. Guy rambling, hair color changes. Then there's a girl who can't read, right? I mean, she can read a little, but not really, you know? And then there's this one dude who has shit everywhere. His face keeps changing, okay? You know what? Here's one thing. One thing stays the same. There's just junk everywhere. A bunch of shit. He's always running late. Then the last guy, not trying to name drop, but he was press secretary for a very successful presidential campaign. Here's the twist. He's an egg. He's an egg, you guys, okay? You put them all together, and boom, they do this internet show where they all make fun of each other and people fucking laugh at them, dude. It'll be great. We'll call it Crazy Cocaine Happy Hour. Okay? Here's another one. What if you did running races, okay, but you made everyone run faster? Okay, check this out. You know laser tag? Same idea, but you just give them real guns.
I came up with that. I already came up with that.
Stop trying to succeed.
That's just, Tim, that's just because you lived in Chicago.
Okay, and my last one. Okay, how many times has this happened to you, dude? You just left the strip club, you spent $8,000 because you're at a business conference and you have a rare weekend away from the wife, and you only live once, right? Okay, so you leave the strip club, and you left your cell phone there, right? So the idea is it's another smaller cell phone so you can call your first phone. And before you say, why don't you just have one of your friends call your phone, you don't have friends anymore, okay? That's it.
Those were all amazing.
Ben, when I smoked, I remember you said that I should try it again because you were like, it unlocks a certain part of your mind that you like think in a different way. And I think that was just shown. I was like, fake $100 bill because cokeheads use $100 bills, and then you really did this well. Like
Thank you very much.
It's like he's been training for this his whole life, Steve. That was amazing.
I don't know if you've ever watched Bloodsport, but this was like watching the last scene of Bloodsport. This is what you have been.
I just think you should try weed again, by the way. It's really fun.
All right, we got to get out of here. Rachel's got to go in 2 minutes. So,
yeah, I'll leave regardless.
was
Let me catch up.
Let Rachel catch up.
Renee, $10 as a general. She said, I love Ben's new shtick, but I'm starting to forget what his real face looks like.
Appreciate that. Thank you very much. Thank you.
The Mouse Queen, who had What Can Brown Do For You, said $10 and my work here is done. All right, I'm going to jet. See you guys later.
See you, Rachel.
Hi, Rachel.
Bye, Rach.
Cool. So Tim and Myka, where do we find you at in the world? What are your Instagrams and handles and all that shit? What's your review show?
On my social is my name at MYKAFOX, and I have a job. Tim.
All right. Well, Myka is good on Twitter, so follow her on Twitter. I am bad on Twitter, but if you want to follow me, it's at Mayor of Fart Town. And then
Why did the landlord not approve you?
Part.
It's so weird.
I know. And then my Instagram is at hot_comic69. And I do my Is It Tight review shows on there, and they're very stupid. And Myka directs them because she's like,
No.
Myka is legitimately a commercial director, so I make her help me direct my stuff.
What I think's funny about your Instagram is you call yourself Hot Comic. I know you're being ironic about one of those, but I'm not sure which one.
I know. Mine part to be funny.
I know you think you're one of them, but I don't know which one you think you are.
Tim has been burned so bad, he reminds me of garbage outside his current apartment.
Man, my apartment, like my shit is so bad. I was sitting out on the porch smoking a cigarette, and this woman comes from under the stoop, just comes at me, and she goes, "Hey, give me some money." And I go, no, you were smoking crack under the stoop. She goes, "How do you know I was smoking crack?" I was like, "You were holding a crack pipe and you smell like crack." It was horrible. So anyways, I need
You
money.
also
is
could
what
have
I'm
been
saying.
like, and you're coming from under a stoop.
Yeah. I just telling you guys I need money so I can give this woman some money for crack.
Well, thank you so much, guys. I knew this was going to be fun. You guys are absolutely amazing.
So
And
funny.
I do want to pay to watch you guys fight. That would be awesome.
Thank God that sentence ended with fight. It started. I didn't know where you were going.
No, I don't want to see the other thing.
I thought that was a soft confession happening right there.
No,
Man.
I don't want to see that. So you
Well,
find
they'd
me
have
at
to charge
Bowers Comedy.
more for it because it happens so rarely.
You
Scarcity.
find me at Bowers Comedy as always. Just follow me on all the social medias. It's pretty cool. Ben, you got anything to plug? July 2nd show?
Yeah, July 2nd, I'll be at Nowhere Comedy Club doing Ben Gleib Off the Top, a night of crowd work and improvised madness. It is wild. I hope you guys get ticks. It should be fun. I feel like I look bad, like I'm kind of like aging as the show goes. It's been such a long one, but a great one, honestly.
Yeah.
And that's it. That's all I wanted to really plug.
Did you get used to looking at your face like as a potato or a rat or whatever, and then
No,
when it went away?
No, he's just coming down from the cocaine he did to do this show. Like, he did cocaine about a half hour ago, and it's just wearing off.
No,
That's
it's
what he's
just kicking in. To be honest with you, it's just like, you know. Sometimes it just gets you.
Well, as for me, Ask Us Anything last night was super fun. It might have been the most fun show we've had so far. We're actually going to do a charity fundraiser to get Dan Muggleton to shave his mustache, which is incredible. And if you want to know how well he's doing in life, he originally offered to do it for $200. And I was like, Dan, have some fucking self-respect. I almost paid him on the spot, I'll be honest. But
I also find it slightly embarrassing, Steve, that your best Ask Us Anything was the one where your internet didn't work for a large part of it.
it only didn't work for 3 minutes, which is how early you are to the show at your earliest. So,
and also how long Tim fucks.
I'm not even there.
Or that joke wasn't kosher. Come on. Anyway, so if you want to check out more Ask Us Anything shows, they grow each time. They're a ton of fun. You can do so every single Saturday night. You should do that at Nowhere Comedy Club.
Awesome. Well, audience, yet again, you were very, very fun. We appreciate you guys. We love you. You are the lifeblood of the show. So thank you so much for all your cocaine pitches and having a lot of fun today.
Guys.
And we will see you on Tuesday. And man, that was a fun show. I had a feeling it was going to be a fun show. I thought that Myka and Tim would be funny together, and they are
hilarious.
They delivered. God, that was awesome. I've laughed. I have fun show on the show all the time, but that's the most I've laughed in a long time, and that was fun. So I appreciate you guys. Great week, and I'll see you on Tuesday.
Yeah, I gotta say, Myka, so funny. Tim, you were also on the show. And I just want to say this was, you guys were both absolutely hilarious. It was so much fun. This might have been my favorite ever episode of the Crazy Cocaine Happy Hour. I really thought this was wonderful. I've been thinking about this question the entire episode. Am I the only one that thinks it's creepy that lady in Tim's joke knew exactly what weight her brother wrestled at? Or is that like a Midwest thing? I don't know. I thought it was creepy. But that said, you guys were great. Thank you so much, and we'll see you again Tuesday.
Really was a lovely show. A lovely, lovely show. And I'm so happy we could be here together to enjoy it and to share in the merriment and the wonder. That is the social distancing, social club, crazy cocaine happy hour. And let me leave you with this short parable that my mother told me when I was young. Take an egg, take a string cheese, take a tortilla, and smoosh them all together with hot dog bits. And what do you get? What you get is family. Good night. We'll see you again soon. Be well. Be well.
What's in the family?